Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Elevated Lifestyle podcast. I am your host, Amy Griffith, and if you come here every single week, welcome back. So happy to have you. And if you guys are new, huge welcome to my podcast. I am very excited about the topic today, as always, but really because I'm in this current process for myself right now, and I feel like that's kind of when we have the best talks, is when I'm currently implementing, and I always try to talk about things that I am currently within the journey of or learning about or implementing as well, so I can kind of walk you guys through it at the same time. But this is going to be just around your next project and the whole word project. I feel like this is just something I love to bring into my business within entrepreneurship. And if this is our first time meeting, I'm in the space of network marketing, and this is what I love to talk about and teach, but this will help anyone at any kind of business entrepreneur route that you are on. We got to figure out ways to inspire ourselves to set and stretch these new goals, set these stretch goals that are going to help us become better at what it is that we do and help us grow more and more and more, right? So I love to think of my business goals a lot of the time as a specific project and then actually work on that project. Like make a project plan like you would when you were in school, right? You get an assignment and you have to go and do this project. It's something that you work on. I feel like it just sets that intention of you're working on this. Like a goal can sometimes just be this lost, random, far out thing that you can't actually touch it. You don't always work towards it, right? Where a project, I feel like that just screams, let's get to work, Title it, give it a nice little title. When I was promoting to the top 1% of my network marketing company. Alex is on the phone. Okay, we are back recording this at probably the worst time in the day that I could, but it's been a busy day. Tomorrow's even busier, and then I'm on a flight to Las Vegas the next morning. So if it wasn't now, this podcast would not be happening. You guys, it's period day today. Cycle day 1. Your girl was out this morning. Hence, I'm in my comfy cozies track suit. I'm just like, I could not even be bothered properly getting dressed today, but I did go get my nails done. If you didn't notice the red, if you guys are watching this is for Vegas. This is so out of my comfort zone. I was stressed when she was painting them because I'm normally the nudes, the pinks, the glaze, the French. Love a French. And she was doing this, and I was like, oh my God, am I going to regret this? But I love who I'm becoming with these red nails. So we're going to see how long that lasts, but so far, so good. So you guys, your project needs a name. I named mine Project Nation when I was promoting because that's just what the promotion was called. National Vice President. And so Project Nation, and then I had this title, and then I had it in a big notebook where I could just start with a brain dump. I feel like that's really helpful, but then actually mapping out your business. And it's going to look different for everyone with wherever your business is at, whether it's clients that you have, whatever it is that you sell. If you are leading a team, I'm leading a team in my business, so I would often map out my top leaders and their average numbers. I would, look at my average numbers. I would just kind of look at everything and see where the growth could come from. And then obviously setting a goal, right? Setting a goal for the next 90 days of this project. So this is going to be 90-day run style. You guys, if you know me, you know that is just, I love the concept of the 90-day run so much that I put it into a journal. So this is a journal that you can fill out. It's only good for 90 days, so it just really keeps you on top of your goals. And I have a new one that I'm just getting started to go hand in hand with my next project that I am doing. And for me, this next goal, it is a sales volume goal that I want to see coming through in my overall business. That's going to be like my new base. So it's going to be the highest number I've ever hit, but I want to turn it into my base level of like, this is just the minimum that we hit. So that is why I'm doing my run and why I'm working on it, to just take my bar and put it in a brand new place. We've been growing, which is amazing. And now I just want to put it into that, this next place. We're just leveling up, And in 90 days from now, it's also going to be my wedding. So I just want to go. I'm like, this just feels like the perfect season for me to, first of all, I'm going to Vegas. It's a company conference. It's going to be major. It's going to be crazy energy. There's a new product launch. Like, it is always so freaking massive, like so crazy and massive. There's so much like momentum that comes out of this event every single year for us. So really excited to go there, be with my team, fill up our cups, and then we're all hitting the ground in a group chat running together the Monday that we are home from Las Vegas, and we can just go. So that is going to be that for like my project and my business side, is that I'm doing it with a whole bunch of others who are on the same journey with me and with my team. And then I also have for my health and my wellness and just lock-in season, you know, my wedding's going to be in 3 months. Like, hello, we want to be making more money than we ever had before, business thriving and looking better than we ever have before as well. So it just seems like the perfect season, doesn't it? So have your title, have a goal of what your goal is set for this current month and also for the end of your 90-day cycle. 90 days, I talk about it all the time. I feel like I'm just a broken record with it. Like, you guys are going to be so over, like, hey, Amy, we get it. 90 days, I hear you. But I'm telling you, if you stick to something, if you set a goal and you stick to simple habits that also are simple, but they stretch you for a 90-day period, like actually follow through to the very end, actually doing those things at your best potential, you're going to have a completely different life. Like, it depends on what your goal is, obviously, but business-wise, that will completely change your life. Health-wise, that will completely change your life. And every time I've come out on the other side of a 90-day cycle, I'm at a new stage of life. Like, it has stretched me into this new person. I now have these habits that are second nature. I don't have to check them off my to-do list every single day for the most part. They're just something natural that I want to do. So it's such an amazing way to push yourself and to help make life easier for yourself down the road. In the moment, doing these things when it's not your norm, yes, it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel a little bit hard, like anything when you're starting something new. But afterwards, you guys, that's going to become your new base minimum. It's just going to be second nature. It's going to be easy. It's not going to scare you anymore. You're going to have time for it because now you know how to prioritize things. And also know, after a true run of pushing yourself for 90 days, you don't have to keep pushing yourself at that level afterwards. That's the point of having a deadline to it. You'll have a new base. I gotta go get my dog. Okay, we're back. Lots going on in this house today, so let's keep this moving. Don't even know where I left off, but let's just get into it, you guys. So you're turning your goal into a project. You're gonna have a notebook. Maybe it's your 90-day lifestyle notebook. This is a great accessory. Of course, this is available on Amazon. I'll put it in the description as well so you guys can see that if you want to get one. And I just love it. It's just how I map out what I'm doing each day, what is a priority. I also wrote in the start of my fresh one, just like daily things, like I will be hitting my 10,000 steps a day. I will be doing X amount of Pilates a week. I will be like just crucial things that I want to make sure I'm getting done every single day for 90 days, especially in terms of my health and wellness, just in prep for the wedding, just to feel my best, look my best, all those sorts of things. And then of course, I have my business activities that I am dedicated to doing with my team as we all grow within this together. And that's in my phone because there's just more. There's just more. And as I'm on the go and I'm out and I'm doing things at appointments, if I'm traveling, it's in my phone and I can just look and I can just get it done. But I usually also write it in my notebook when I just have it with me, and I'll just check off the list as I go and keep that momentum going. So this is this project is your North Star for this season. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, was that at the end of it, the point isn't to keep at that intensity. The point is to not have to do that intensity anymore. You've created all this momentum that you can now work with, that you can build off of, and you've also shown yourself what you're capable of and what you can actually do. That is going to inspire you. It's going to build so much confidence. So make sure you do give yourself that rest afterwards, but you're going to be working at a different level because it's going to be your new usual, right? If you guys struggle with like go and then burn out after a week and then go and then burn out after a week and then you just give up on something, Like, you gotta have more days, more consistency for more days to give yourself and your goals and the results that you're looking for the time and the patience that they actually need to compound, to build up, to achieve what it is that you actually want, and having a little bit of like pacing yourself within it too. 90 days, you can't just work all day, like hit that first day as like a 18-hour day, and then, oh, I mean, maybe some of you can. I sure as heck can't. You gotta pace yourself at the same time, and you're also patient with yourself, okay? So this is your North Star, and you're gonna know your activities that you're doing every day that you are committed to for those 90 days. You're setting clear, intentional goals every day. So again, you can have the monthly sales goal, and then you can break those down into daily goals. Really, really helpful, because if you think about it, 3 months isn't that long. Like, every day is so important. Every day does require like really clear intentions around it, because for anyone who's done this or tracked 90 days, like, you know that it starts to go quite fast if you're not focused on it, okay? Extra things that you need to be doing: create surroundings that support this. Create surroundings and an environment that supports this project, right? Let your loved ones know what it is that you're doing. Let your friends know. Let your family know. Let them know, hey, for the next 3 months, this is really what I'm focused on. This is why I'm focused on it. I'm excited about it, but I just wanted to let you know in case I'm a little less responsive, or in case I'm a little bit, you don't see me as much. Like, this is just what I'm working on so that I can blah, 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 fill in the blank. And honestly, you guys, when you open up to those around you and share it, first of all, you're going to get a lot more support, especially if you live with the person. Like, don't go and hide away for 90 days in your office or in your room, hiding away, building your business and grinding without telling your partner like what's up, because they're just going to think you are avoiding them. They're not going to understand. They're not going to be on board. They're not going to support your business. And I see a lot of people make this mistake where they don't have that conversation of how important their business is to them, how much this goal means to me, why I'm doing it, what I'm working towards, like, and fill them in on what this is. And then their partners are resentful of their business or never understand what it is that they're doing. But it's not the partner's fault. They have no idea what you're up to. They have no idea why you're spending so much time on your phone. Like, of course they're gonna be a little bit upset over that, right? So yeah, fill in people, create a space in your home that you can work, even if that's your favorite chair at the dining table or the countertop. If you can make a little spot in your office. And you guys, it so matters like how you feel in your space. I had my desk in my office in the middle because I just thought it's the most aesthetically pleasing. It's in the middle. But the window was behind me and the light would bounce off on my laptop, and I couldn't see it that well. I couldn't focus, but I left it like that for like weeks because I just thought it looked the best. And then I was like, I will love this so much more if I push my desk against the window and then sit facing the window. I'm going to be able to see my screen. Lighting is so much better on me from natural light coming in. But I thought it was going to look ugly. I did it, and I love my office space now. It's like a beautiful oasis. Like, it's changed everything. I have a little thing on the side that has my drawers in it. Like, I can see my goals wall, like, right in my peripherals in a nice spot when I'm working. Like, it hits. And it's such a tiny, tiny, tiny switch. So maybe that will plant a seed in your mind. If there's little tiny things in your home, in your office, in just your work area that have been kind of bugging you, but you just haven't done anything about it, like, make the switch, because it actually might make the biggest difference in the whole entire world for you, like it did for me. Other things, you guys, little tiny things: wardrobe, home, other priorities, and your wellness routines. I love to pair up my health and wellness. Like, I just love that my wedding is in 3 months, and then I love that I'm just on this vibe with my business right now of the goals that I have. Marry the two together. Let's just put them together. Let's feel our best. Our brain's going to be sharper. We're going to be working better. We're going to be getting up earlier because the day is a little more full of these things that I want to make sure I get off of my checklist straight away. Okay? And yeah, like, pair those together. What meals you're going to be having and when. If you have really, really busy days, maybe you have a business goal, but you're also working a 9 to 5, or also have family life, there's just a lot going on. You need to get really strategic. You need to simplify your meals. You need to simplify your wardrobe. That is one of the best things that you can do, you guys, is just simplify it so that you're wearing things each day that you feel so confident and good in. Simplify your hairstyle, you know? If you're like, okay, we're growing out the hair this month, I'm just gonna have it in a bun every single day so I don't have to do it, or on Sundays or on Mondays is when I do my hair and I have it ready. I go get a blowout. Like if you want to get fancy with it, I've done that before as well. It just took that weight of like getting ready in the day off of my plate. And when I'm on a run like this, I also want to be looking the best that I can each day. It doesn't mean I have to be like all like, I'm never glam, but like you don't got to be all extra glam anything, but you want to be feeling good because you're probably going to be taking more calls. You might be on more Zooms. You're probably going to be showing your face on social media more. Make your life easier by getting ready in the morning, by having a simple hair day that you can just quickly, you know, put together. You know what I'm saying? Do those little things. Have your outfit laid out before, like the night before. Have your workouts all planned for you. You know when those are. I do that every single Sunday. I've been taking myself on like a little solo coffee date, or I'll just do it for an hour at home to just focus on planning out my week. Nothing else. I book in my workouts that I'm doing. I'm looking at the schedule. Okay, what's happening? What appointments? What travel? What's going on? And I will shift my entire schedule around. I use the In Charge app. It's an aesthetic calendar app. And I will shift my things around to make sure I know, okay, this is when I'll probably be getting my walk that day because it's a very busy day and I don't see any room for it. Okay, I'm going to be doing it then. Okay, I definitely need to make sure that I'm up at 5 a.m. on this day because it's packed, or whatever, right? Like you can just look at your calendar and you're not leaving it up by chance. It's happening because you are creating this world and this environment that is going to support your most success, okay? Every day is important, you guys, but I also recommend taking at least one day. I wouldn't recommend more than that because I don't know. I feel like I don't need necessarily 2 days off of like my schedule and routine like that, but at least one day off of your phone. Or just like front facing on your phone. Like you can even do the back end stuff, but just off of your phone and off of having that schedule, that routine, that checklist. I personally love that. Maybe for you guys, like I'm sure it was all a blur when I was first growing my business. No such thing as a day off because I just couldn't afford it. Like I just couldn't afford that. I was busy. I was in school. I had other jobs. Like I was working my business every single bit of downtime that I had because that was just my life at the time. Where now I do it full time. I work for myself full time. And I really get the luxury of building up my schedule exactly how I want, my social calendar, everything like that. So I do love to have that switch off day where I try to stay completely off my phone. That's tricky. I don't do that very often, but I'm trying to get better at that. Like no phone, just offline activities, going and hanging out with people, hanging out with family, calling, you know, my family, or just taking things offline. As it gets warmer, I think this will be easier, but right now in winter, it's tricky. And yeah, so this is helpful too because it's your reset button. It's gonna just give you a second to breathe, not be on your screen, allow creative ideas to come in. You guys, when I'm resting, that's when I get the most creative because I'm not bombarded with everything. When I'm not posting on my stories for that day, that's a good thing to do. A story reset, let it refresh so you're not just on your stories all the time. It's going to allow you to become more creative and come back that next week just feeling excited to come back into the work. So I really love that day off. Like I have it scheduled for this week. I have my Vegas trip Wednesday to Sunday. I know I'm flying home on Sunday. I know I'm going to be spent probably for the most part, probably pretty hype as well, but that's my day off. I'm just going to get home and I'm going to go to bed early and I'm just going to say hi to my fiance and we're going to eat and we're going to chill. And I know I'm just not, I'm not going to be trying to get, you know, all my steps in and things like that. I'm not going to go do a workout that day. I'm not going to have a schedule for my business. I'm just going to have my day off that day. And then if there are things that I'm just so happy to be doing, people that I'm meeting, conversations I'm having or whatever, great. But there's just no schedule for it, if that makes sense. You can still do all your things that you want to do, but you just don't need to be on that routine. So when you come back to it, it feels good, fresh, new vibes. Personally, that is like such a hack for me. It helps me so much. So yeah, Have your journal to track everything. The tracking helps so much, you guys. It helps you see where you can grow more, where you can expand more. Have your daily goals in there. Have a priority for each day of something that is just the crucial thing, whether it's a sales volume goal for that day, something you can share with your team and do like a rally towards this goal together, an incentive. Maybe it is, an event that you have coming up and you want to fill it up. Maybe that day is the event, maybe whatever. There's so many things you can do, but like, I love to just play the game, like where I will just treat it like a game and have fun with it. Like that really is so important. It brings in such a fresh energy. It gets you excited to tackle it and to do it rather than it feeling like a chore. When it feels like a game, so much more fun, and you get so much more done every single time. So with that, you guys, I'm like sinking down into my chair. I hope this was helpful. I'm excited to hear about your guys' projects and what it is that you are going to be working on. I will be right there with you on that journey with you, and make sure to screenshot this episode if this was helpful for you guys. Post it on social media, tag me at My Elevated Lifestyle Co. or at It's Amy Griffith. Can't wait to chat with you. And again, if you guys want to be journal buddies, you guys can get My Elevated Lifestyle 90 Days Goals Journal to support you and all your amazing goals that you have. As you go, you can see the inside of what this looks like as well on the My Elevated Lifestyle Co. Instagram. And yeah, hope you guys will have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next week. Bye.